What is going on, guys? It's Scotty Restores Kicks, and today I have another comparison video. Salon 40 Volume Cream versus Raleigh Restorations Ice Cream. Which is going to work better? Does Salon 40 really work? We're going to put it to the test today, so check it out.
All I see is icy, icy. All I see is icy, icy. Scotty Restoring Kicks, and all I see is icy, icy. Whoa.
Hey guys, real quick, before we continue with the video, do me a favor and in the comments, say which one you think is gonna ice better than the other. Is it gonna be the volume cream, the 40 volume cream, or is it gonna be the ice cream sauce? And also guys, make sure you stay to the end of this video because I will be giving you guys a bonus tip about restoring your shoes. So now let's get back to the video. Alright guys, so just so you know, the right shoe is the Salon Care, the 40 volume cream, and the left shoe is the ice cream sauce by Raleigh Restorations. We're going to put it in for the first session, going to be between 5 to 7 hours, and we'll see where they are after this. So let's go. Alright guys, so it has been officially one session, and here are the results after one session. Definitely starting to get icy, looking pretty good. And as of right now, I don't see the big difference between them. They are working around the same pace. This one is better up in the heel, I think, than this one. But besides that, they're pretty much the same. And we're not going to really see a big difference until we do probably like 2, 3, 4 sessions. So we're going to do that many and see if we can really see which one is going to end up working better. Right now, it's about the same, which is great news because if it is just this that works and we could just use this is actually a lot cheaper than this. Again, for like 8 ounces, this was 20 something bucks. This is only 4 ounces, but this was only $6, I think. So you can probably get an 8 ounce for like 15 maybe. This is on Amazon too, so you can get like 1-2 day shipping. So we're going to keep putting it to the test though. I'm not 100% sold, but as of right now, it is doing the job. So with that being said, we are going into session number 2. Okay guys, so we just got done with the second session. There are the results of the second session. Right now, what I see, it's looking pretty much exactly identical. With the ice cream sauce, it looks like in this area right there, if you see the difference, it's a little bit lighter in here. However, up here more on the toe, it has a little bit more lightness, and right in this part. But besides that, they're pretty much both, they're both clean and they're both about the same. We're going to see how much we can ice these up though. So we're going to go into our third session. What I usually notice is after the first session, the second session usually doesn't do much, even though it really is, but it doesn't do as much. But once you hit like the third and the fourth session, that's when you see like the crazy results. Obviously, this already looks better than how it started. But the real transformation usually happens in like the third or fourth session. So that's what we're going to put this to the test. And we're going to session number 3. All right, guys, we're now 4 sessions in. That icy is there. And to be honest, the only thing that I'm seeing that's the big difference between these is this little part. Again, it's not much. Right here where they both got a lot of yellow on them. This one isn't as bad now. This one is still here. This one is that Salon 40 cream. And with that, it's making me think that these deeper yellows, it might have a tougher time with, and it might take more sessions to get that out. As you can see, it's definitely starting to get out of this one. And it's a lighter color, and it's not as like harsh right in here. But besides this little heel part, they are pretty much identical everywhere else on the shoe. The sides, even the heel is pretty much the same. I'm not seeing too much of a difference. So that is good news. We are going to put it in for one final session, and then you guys are going to see the ultimate results. Is there a big difference? Which one I would go with? And then also I'm going to give you that bonus tip about restoring your shoes. Okay guys, so we have made it through our final session for this video, and I'm going to show you guys the results and let me know what you think. Okay, so here we go. Look at those results, guys. We are definitely back to icy blue. There is some spots still that does have a little bit of yellowing, but if we're being real, I'll take that, guys. I mean, look at this. That icy blue is definitely back. Majority of it. There is a little bit here still, and then right here is the hardest part, but you can still see a blue tint, so it is still there, okay? Now, this one was our 40 Creme, Salon Care. This one, Ice Cream, Raleigh Restorations. Side by side, okay, I personally don't see a big enough difference that would make me choose one over the other. I don't see a big difference. If you guys do, let me know in the comments. It also does look different in person a little bit. It looks a little better, but for the most part, I don't see any major difference that would lean me one over the other. And also, before we keep talking about that, let me show you the comparison. So right here is the before and here is the after. Look at that difference, guys. This took a little bit over a day to do, and as you can see, crazy results. So there's not a significant difference between these guys. Just so you don't get confused, this is the left shoe just flipped upside down, so that's why I switched the sauces. Ice Cream is this one, 40 Creme is this one. There's not that big of a difference, guys. I'm not seeing anything that's drawing me to one over the other. The biggest difference right here is this part right here. It's a little bit darker and a little bit more yellow here than this one. However, you don't know. Maybe that was just the shoe. Maybe this shoe had a little bit more of that, okay? So maybe that's why it's doing that. It takes longer. But besides that, everything else, unless I'm mistaken, it looks exactly the same to me. So guys, with that being said, if I had to pick one right now off of this comparison, and if you haven't checked it out already, I did do a comparison video on the Ice Cream versus Soul Bright, the Angel's Direct Soul Bright. So go check out that video. Now I'm doing a comparison, obviously Ice Cream, 40 Creme. If I had to pick right now which one I would go with, I'm going to go with the 40 Creme. And I'm going to tell you why. As you can see, I'm not seeing a big difference, okay? And with that being said, this is going to be a lot cheaper. Almost $10 cheaper. I know this is only 4 ounces, so the ounces are different. But if you get an 8 ounce, the same as this, I think it's between 12 to 15 bucks. Maybe 18 max, but it doesn't go over 20 bucks. And that's for 8 ounces. So this costs me about 25, I think, 20 to 25. So with that being said, this is going to be cheaper, okay? Also, you can get this right on Amazon, so you can get it in 1 day, 2 day shipping. And I think you can get this in most stores too. You might have to go to an actual hair place to get this. I don't know if all stores can sell this. I know like Sally's sells it and stuff, but I would just go right on Amazon, guys. This little bottle, even though it's only 4 ounces, it was only $6. So that's not bad. So especially, and this is what I'm gonna say, if you aren't icing your shoes a lot, or you're not icing a lot of shoes, you just want to do it on 1-2 pair, I would definitely go with only 4 ounces. This is a lot. I can get a lot out of this, which leads me to my next thing. I wanted to give you guys a bonus tip. So if you stuck around, props to you. You get this bonus tip, okay? Now, when you're icing shoes, obviously, you see my little palette here. I put it on here. I use my toothbrush, or if you have a paintbrush, whatever, put it on the shoes. Now, I just want to give you guys this tip. That way you can maximize how many shoes you can ice with just a little bit, okay? So what I do is, I put about a dime size on of this, put it on my brush, start doing it. Now, usually a dime size is enough, so I should get enough on the surface. And again, you don't need gobs of it on either, just a nice small coat. Now, if there's not enough, then you just put another little dot on and do it. Now, to give you guys the best way so you can keep as much of the sauce, what I recommend doing is once you are finished, sometimes you'll have some left over, okay? And sometimes I get a little puddle of it left over. All you do, open your cap up, take it, put it back in, okay? It's not gonna harm anything. Nothing bad is gonna happen of that. If anything, you're getting that extra bit that you're probably gonna throw or wash out or whatever. you're going to get back in here so now you can have more technically and you're not wasting any. So that's just a little tip I have for you guys that I do. I always have leftovers, and what I do is I just open the cap up, put it back in to maximize. Again, I've been using this. I got 8 ounces of this, right? It is still probably 3/4 of the way full. So it's probably up to here. And I have done over 10 pairs of shoes for at least 4 sessions on each one. So right there, we're talking 40 plus sessions. And I still have way more than half a bottle. So again, you don't need to use a lot of it. This 4 ounce can probably get me 10 to 15 shoes. I can make it go that long. So that's just my little tip. Make sure if you have some extra, put it back in there. There's no harm in that. You don't have to wash it out. Put it back in and reuse that up. That's all I got for you guys today. That's our comparison video. If I'm going off of price and the difference, which there is none, I'm going with a Salon Care 40 cream. There's no disrespect to the ice cream. I do love this. I use it every time. I'm still going to use it. But just as a comparison, I don't see a huge difference. And this one is cheaper. Even if you get the same size, this one is cheaper. So that's what I'm going to go with. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you have any questions or video suggestions for the future, put them in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. And lastly, if you like this channel and you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the push notification button so you never miss an upcoming video. So it's Scotty Restores Kicks. And do you want to be icy? Well, it starts in the soul. I'm going to see you next time.